Recently, I saw A Wrinkle in Time, and I didn't like it. I thought the directing was mediocre, the dialogue was choppy, and the story didn't make any sense. It was a movie that didn't know what it wanted to be. And at the end of the day, it will be a movie that was just there. This is a difficult video essay for me to do because I don't quite know the director Ava Duvernay that well. I know she did a couple of things. She did Selma. She has the documentary 13th or 13, I think it's called. So like I don't know her heart, and I don't know what space she's coming from. What was her exact intentions for making this movie? Was it for art? Was it strictly for money? Was it for the sake of diversity and women's rights, which plays a big part in this film? Because the cast of A Wrinkle in Time is very diverse and very female. But one of the things that irked me about this movie was the lack of black male representation in this film. For a movie that is so diverse and represents everyone, I mean everyone. They represent white men, white women, black women, Indian women, Latino men. I think the bully in the movie was a Latino girl, I want to say. But there's a Filipino boy, so they represent Asians. There was no strong black male character in this movie. And I felt like that was a mistake on Ava DuVernay's part and on Disney's part. I watched the interview that Ava DuVernay gave on Hot 97, and the main host, Ebro, asked her why the main character's father wasn't black, and why would this black girl have a white father, played by Chris Pine. And Miss DuVernay stated that, quote, she didn't want to reinforce a stereotype that black men aren't there in their children's lives. But if you see the film, you will see very tender and heartwarming moments between this girl and her father, played by Chris Pine, before and after he goes missing. And they even mention that he goes missing. So he didn't just up and leave. He went missing. I know Ava DuVernay said that this movie was supposed to be a love letter to black girls everywhere. But I also felt like she did a disservice to those same black girls by not showing a strong bond between a black father and his black daughter. And even if the girls that go to see the movie don't have a father in their life, either he died, either he was never there, even if that is the case, how can they respect a black man if they don't see a representation of him being a man? It's the thing that we should think about. And I know a lot of outsiders won't get it. They won't get why I'm saying this. They may think, oh, you're too pro-black in this video. You're being racist. You're being a separatist. But no, this is a very important thing for black children to see themselves represented on screen. And I felt like Ava DuVernay really missed a big opportunity with Wrinkle in Time to do this. And I felt like it was a very big contrast from what Ryan Coogler did with Black Panther, which is a movie that celebrates strong black women without lessening black men in the process. Which is also something that he does with Creed, in a way. If you take out all the boxing and the relationship between Michael B. Jordan and Sylvester Stallone, and the relationship between Adonis Creed and his dead father, Apollo Creed, who died before he was born. And he is an out-of-wedlock child, but in the end, it's basically down to the core. Creed is a story about black love. I love the relationship in this movie between Michael B. Jordan and Tessa Thompson. I love that relationship. And I felt like A Wrinkle in Time didn't bridge that gap. You know, like Ryan Coogler did with Black Panther, bridging the gap between black women and black men. I felt like A Wrinkle in Time didn't do. I mean, there's a lot of things wrong with A Wrinkle in Time, but that was one of the glaring things coming from a black female director. Just saying, coming from a black female director, that was one of the big missed opportunities I think she missed. But overall, I felt like A Wrinkle in Time was just a poorly executed movie altogether on all angles. And I hope Ava Duvernay sits back and learns from her mistakes, because I do want to see her succeed in this business. I do. I want to see her get more big opportunities in the future. I want to see her do better movies than A Wrinkle in Time. I want to see her get her seat at the table. I want to see her get her just due in this business. So I'm rooting for her. I really am. I'm rooting for her. This movie doesn't make a career. She has more things to come in the future, and I'm looking forward to it. Hey guys, if you enjoyed that video, click the like button. Also subscribe for future videos, and also share with your friends.